So there's a new book coming out by Wall Street Journal reporter Tim Higgins. It's called Power Play, Tesla, Elon Musk, and the Bet of the Century.
Oh, cool. I'll add that to my reading list.
Well, hang on. Before you do that, you might want to consider this latest tweet thread. Mark Gurman posted this Daily Mail article that explains that according to Power Play, Elon demanded in 2016 that Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, should make Elon the CEO of Apple. The book claims that Tim Cook called Elon to discuss Apple buying Tesla, but Elon said, "I'm CEO." And then Tim Cook says, "F you," and they hung up.
What?
But then Mark Gurman said, so Tim Cook said that he never spoke to Elon Musk. Musk said Cook refused to take the meeting, yet the book says that they spoke and had this interaction.
Yeah, so then Elon tweeted out, Higgins managed to make his book both false and boring.
And then James Clayton said, how false are we talking here? Did any of this happen?
Elon said, Cook and I have never spoken or written to each other. There was a point where I requested to meet with Cook to talk about Apple buying Tesla. There were no conditions of acquisition proposed whatsoever. He refused to meet. Tesla was worth about 6% of today's value.
Whew, so a little dig against Tim Cook there. Then Tesla Southern said, glad you said this. I was going to read it, but not now. Liftoff was awesome, by the way.
Yeah, and Elon said, yeah, Liftoff is solid. So we're talking about Liftoff by Eric Berger, which, by the way, you can check out our whole fascinating in-depth interview here where we talked to Eric. We read Liftoff as our Now You Know book club book, and it really is excellent. I can't recommend it enough. But getting back to Power Play, I want to point out the difference between Ashley Vance and Eric Berger's books, which are awesome, versus many, many of these other tell-all books. Ashley and Eric both interviewed Elon himself, and in Eric's case, had Elon's blessing to speak with people in the company. We get an accurate picture of what was happening. Many of these other books have pages and pages of stuff we already know, and then some stories that aren't true or are largely fictional. So what's the point in spending your money and time reading that?
And just in case you're like, but maybe Elon did say that, Bogus Thought said Elon could be a much better CEO for Apple. And Elon responded, I don't want to be the CEO of anything.
Yeah, I think he wants to engineer. He wants to hang out with engineers all day, which is what we see in Boca Chica.
Right.
He's down there all the time engineering. If he wanted to be a CEO, he'd be just sitting in some ivory tower somewhere telling his minions what to do. That's not him.
Right. And I can relate to that. I mean, I think Zach and I would rather be like cabinet makers than YouTubers, but we figured, this is something that we actually need to do, so that's why we're doing it. And Elon's the same way, except a lot more important.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Mondays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below to head over to the Now You Know channel.